Last rate application really focused on our capital improvements to our electric system. We had a lot of aging infrastructure that we were concerned about, and the primary focus was on three main areas: poles, switches in our underground vaults, and substations. During the last rate application, we did focus on substations, and in particular, number 1 substation, which supplies the vast majority of the customers in the downtown core of the city of Kingston. It's our largest substation, most important station, and by far the oldest substation.
A big job we did was bringing the cables used to go up the outside of the building, and it was exposed outside, and we brought all that inside. We're starting to relocate the differential protection for the whole station, and it's just making it more reliable.
One of the other items that we addressed in the last rate application was the transformer vaults. So the basically underground rooms that are at every corner of Princess Street in the downtown core.
Looking at some of the old vaults, you could see that there was holes in the floor where the sump hole was. The ceiling was rusting. We've had cases of spalling of the concrete on the ceiling coming in. So safety was a primary concern.
One of the key areas of focus in the transformer vaults was the switching equipment. So replacing old oil switches with new modern switches.
The old vaults with the oil switches required outages to operate them, which inconveniences our customers. The new switches that we're replacing, all our oil switches beside me here is a gas switch. We can operate these energized. When we sense a problem, we can come down and start shifting loads around in the middle of the daytime, right at the busiest time of commerce downtown, and nobody knows we're down here doing this.
The other key area are wood poles. We had done a lot of work before the rate application was submitted to get a good idea of the condition of our poles, and about 50% of the poles should be replaced or at the point that we need to think about replacing them. And since that time, so since 2015, we've actually replaced close to 900 poles in our distribution systems. One of the unique things that we have here in Kingston is our multi-utility model. Kingston Hydro contracts out its operations to Utilities Kingston, who does not only the electric work, but also work for natural gas, the water, the wastewater, the fiber optics, traffic lights, and street lights. And being able to offer all these services to our customers creates significant efficiencies. We save money by our model and also delivers better customer service. If we look at an example, we were quite successful this past year with some of the, we call them protection schemes. We were able to use the expertise that we have in the electric area, but then also our fiber optics, and combine these to offer some really unique solutions that actually nobody else across Canada can. And we were recognized by the Canadian Electric Association with an award because of the unique way that we went about doing this. Looking forward with what we intend to do is a lot of continuing on what we were doing. A lot of it is just good asset management.
We have 6 3 MVA transformers. They're from the 30s. So we do oil tests twice a year, and the oils are showing that there's trouble inside. So we have to look to replace those. And then we have 3 oil circuit breakers, which are the same vintage. So we're going to replace those with modern devices.
As we're looking at our pole replacement projects, we're looking at not just replacing the infrastructure for as it is, but we're looking to upgrade and improve the system where we can.
A new area that's going to be a pretty significant focus is on our underground electric cables. We have quite an extensive network of them around the city, and we intend to actually apply for the funds to replace these in the next applications.
Technology is always changing, and to be accountable to your customer, you have to keep up with technology. 50 years ago, it was cutting edge. Not today. This is cutting edge today. 50 years from now, they'll be putting new stuff in.
If you're reactive, you're waiting for the power to go out, basically. So if we can work ahead and fix all this stuff, we won't have to worry about that. The lights stay on.